I don't want to use this bitch for real. Yeah, you see it. Got on my goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Got my damn freedom fighter gun. Yeah. Anybody say anything about the blazer, we blocking them motherfuckers. This what goddamn revolutionaries wear. Yes, sir. We got to clean it up. Yeah, we working, my nigga. We working. I hope, because I know I'm moving. I know I'm moving sideways. So, Nicki D, if you out there, call in so we can go ahead and get you on. Let's go to work.
Man, shit crazy, bro. The same crazy shit. The same niggas shot at the same niggas last week on the same street. You feel me? In front of the same broken down ass car. All right? I got jumped by the same crackheads that been there since I was the same child. Bro, listen, we not gonna switch shit up. We gonna be hit forever. The same shit. We gonna be in the same spot forever. We not gonna switch it up. I'm tired.
Whoa, now what's down? What y'all boys doing out here? I see y'all doing the same shit. Still hustling, still killing each other. You know what I'm saying? Still popping pills. Same old cycle. It's like y'all doing donuts, reruns. Ain't nothing changed but the weather, same police all day. Same block, same piston smell in the hallway. On top of that, got on the same outfit. Same hood rat chick that still ain't about shit. Same deadbeat dad, got the whole street mad. He done beat up the girl on the block, hot as a heat pad. My rap sheet bad, gotta hit another corner. Still smoking on that cannabis I got from California. Up and down like a seesaw, living on a roller coaster. Fighting all night, fell asleep my nigga sofa. Same pistol in the holster under the white tee. Same mean mug for them devils down like me. Same old shit, all it is different flies. Same president, he just telling different lies. Now will it ever change or forever be the same? We either fight the power or stay victims to the game. But here we go again, doing the same thing. 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 Up and down like a seesaw. We up and down like a seesaw. Up and down like a seesaw. We up and down like a seesaw. Back at it like a fiend with a crack habit. The jackrabbit slipped and fell for that black matic. The same politics but brand new politicians. Same tradition with the same old superstition. Been on the same mission for 40 years to get me. So a motor spit the Red Sea, I'm aboard the Mississippi. Same people with the same fight to be treated equal. Same movie, different character, same sequel. I'm sick of the same shit, putting up with this lame shit. Endorsing these people that can do nothing to change shit. It's the same leaders, we're in the same world that don't need us. Crying wolf to the same people that won't believe us, won't feed us. I had to take off the blindfolds. Got hit by the light like I was one of them albinos. Rose up like one of them rhinos, banging on that beast. Gotta save my nephew and nieces out there hanging on them streets. But here we go again, doing the same thing. 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 Up and down like a seesaw. We up and down like a seesaw. Up and down like a seesaw. We up and down like a seesaw.
Like I said, Nicki D, if you out there, let it be known and we'll come on through with it.
Back on my bully and back up, I'm back in the saddle. You brittle, you better skedaddle. Get slaughtered like cattle. You sheep, I'm a wolf in your pasture. They weak and I'm blowing strong. Still, that way, I'm back alive. Bitch, I got blessings on top of my blessings. I'm straight, ain't no need of me stressing. Just run on my check and that taught me a lesson. You get what you give it, so give it your best and just leave all the rest for Jehovah to figure out. I'ma keep doing me in a strong way, but don't get it twisted. I'll copy you a ticket to hell if you play on the wrong day. Quit all the foolishness, put you some money up, get you some crypto or something. I'm saying that even the safest account, what you doing? You hustling backwards, my nigga, you playing. Better get right, you heard? Or get left from the 11th hour to midnight. They erasing your future, so invest. Protect your neck and cover your chest and don't swallow the bait. Cause black supremacy ain't up for debate. Let me show you something. A lot of you niggas don't put in no work. Then you look at your life like it owe you something. Hold your hand out, let me slap it for you. Gotta watch for them snakes who be acting cap and they'll grab your hand and try to dap it for you. Call it crazy, you can call it paranoia, but it counterfeits. And it'll be a real bitch when you looking all your friends gone and the light bill still hit. Now you gotta put a mask on. Either that or you get sick. Know what you gonna do when the cash gone. Better make a move now on some real shit. Cause they watching you. Big vulture, snitch culture, trial by media. That's big brother, little cousin. Better learn about the family tree, cause it ain't no encyclopedia. Meanwhile, where we at? You guessed it. Going live. In the club, no mad, feeling so alive. Even though a pandemic's still on the rise. They say all lives matter and we'll let it ride. Saw the Tea Party die, but it's energized. Let the red and the blue fight, fuck both sides. Cause they're crossing out black and it's televised. And I mean that, cause I'm on one, but let me bring it back. Still buck 12. Stepping inside while them honkers ran up in them federal buildings and not go to jail. Or you shitting me? You might can go for it, but I really can't. And I really can't tell you who boo-boo the fool is, but I know who he ain't. They want us glued to the TV, but that shit don't move me and keep me away from my pivot. I gotta stay grounded, 1 foot in the streets, other foot all around it. Let's ring the alarm and you know I'm a sound and my people we fucking know we going hard on each other. Just to stun on each other and throw it on social media for agents undercover. Lethal weapon without the Danny Glover. It ain't all about skin tone, cause a lot of them rocking your skin too. Just waiting on you to slip up when they gotta make quota and they recommend you, and that kinda fits. And it'll be a real bitch when you're looking all your friends gone and the light bill still hit. Now you gotta put a mask on. Either that or you get sick. Know what you gonna do when the cash gone. Better make a move now on some real shit, cause they watching you.
Sleepers?
Sleep is for the rich gun club.
Why are you guys out here with guns?
Why not? Those guys came on Sunday and they tried to intimidate some innocent women, ladies, unarmed men.
They got one of them right here.
They got one of them right there. Just post up right there. Just post. There's people right there. We came out here because those guys came out here trying to intimidate those girls, and they thought that they were gonna have it easy. But one phone call was made, and the whole and everybody came down here armed. No bullshit.
And Louisiana is a total gun state.
Yeah, it's an open carry state, so that's open carry. So that's why we out here.
Who came out here this weekend? Who are you talking about?
The Confederates. You watch the news, right? What station you with?
KTBA.
KTB. Oh, y'all ain't keeping up with that? I bet. So anybody that keeps up with the news, you should know what went on this weekend. You should know. Don't start paying attention whenever we respond to stuff. Don't start paying attention whenever we start responding. Hey, big dog, hold on. Don't start paying attention whenever we start responding to stuff. The time to pay attention is not when the oppressed people decide to respond to the oppression.
Go ahead, soldier.
You heard me? The time to be caring about race relations is when it's going down. Don't wait. Why are we still having to come out here and fight over a monument that from people who fought against our country, bro? Y'all don't understand the hypocrisy in that? And then you want to ask why we out here protecting these people? It's about good versus evil, that's why. If you claim to be a white ally and you stand with black people, that's cool. We appreciate that. But it's about good and evil, bro. And if you know what's right, you need to get off your high horse and you need to come down here. And if you're in the black community, like I've been saying all day, if you call yourself a tough guy, if you've never had a club fight, if you ever been in Coco's and had a club fight or any of these nightclubs, Sandbar, Phoenix, give me another one. Where we at? If you could go into a nightclub and be ready to punch something down, you need to come down here and be ready to punch something down for your people and for the right cause. And we starting the gun club. We getting every eligible person of color their gun rights. We're gonna make sure that they know their gun rights. We're gonna make sure that damn near every eligible person of color got their concealed carry permits. Any brothers that may have felonies, we working with attorneys right now, and we're gonna help y'all get y'all felonies cleared off your record. So y'all boys can feel safe about protecting yourself. A Bossier police officer, when I was taking my concealed carry class, he told me, he said, cops are not crime fighters. Black people, cops do not fight crime. They respond. No, they respond to crime, little daddy. By the time the cops get there, you already been messed over. You done already caught your issue, right? So you need to find a way where you can protect yourself and your family before the cops get there.
Right then and right there.
Right.
Talk to them niggas, goddamn. Yes, Lord. All right, so a lot on the table. Y'all see I'm a goddamn activist now. I gotta goddamn get sophisticated. But no, real talk though. I wanted to have this show here. Obviously yesterday, it's been a hell of a week here we just had. Yesterday was important. The day before that was important. With me, I'm old school. As I continue to say, I'm up under that old law. It's not possible for me to talk about something for too long. That's what hoes do. And even on, a different level that we ain't got to get into. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something is an issue, then you need to do something. Turn the camera on and talking and shit like that. That shit is cool and cute, but there's no way that there is something that you could be doing about the issue and you choose to continue to talk. What the issue is that motherfuckers have become complacent with talking, because talking is, we need to conversate and all that. No, hell no. No, hell fuck no. Fuck a conversation. Conversate, like what conversation have we needed to have since, let's just go back to Rodney King. What conversation is needed to be had? What conversation is needed? And like I said, this is where, D Rose, and all of my, historians come in and speak. And D Rose, I seen the call. Everything moving fast here, but I got you there. I'm sure it's something else, and that's another thing. It's so much shit. Let me go ahead and get to it. It's so much shit, dog, that you actually would have to back up from what's going on and focus on what you like. Just like with the rap trap, dog. I don't like the fuck. All right, that's the rap trap. That's the rap. All right, so we've already said that, and nothing changed. We've been talking about the rap trap since at least XXXTentacion. How many rappers have died since then? So obviously just talking about that shit ain't gonna do shit. So now it's time to do something else. Same thing with this shit here. It's like, all right, so we've been talking about racism and all these things since obviously that shit don't work. So now it's in marching don't work. Just so that nothing don't get confused and chopped up, black civil rights. I'm not with none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm asking, I'm not no activist or no protester. I'm saying, I'm not talking to nobody else except for the street niggas, the gangsters. That's who I align with. That's why we need multiple people on the team so they can relate with who they relate with. My conversation is not with the college graduates. It's not with the, you know what I'm saying? It's not with the even black women. I think that's one of the biggest issues. Motherfuckers try to take on the whole pot. It's not no one person that can take on the whole pot. If that was the case, it would have been, you know what I'm saying? Like, That's not gonna happen. So what we have to have, I feel, is a whole bunch of motherfuckers that find their mirror on that side of the fence. So I find myself on that side of the fence. I find the street nigga, I find the gangster. I can relate with him. I can't relate with the person who got the Pell Grant and knows about the racism with the financial aid and, you know, all of these things. That's for somebody who did that. I can't relate with the corporate world person. I don't know shit about that. What I know all the way through and through is the street shit, the gangster shit. And I can point out the racism and the real shit in that. The issue is we have a college person trying to talk to a street nigga. You can't align with him on no fucking surface except for being black. And he can sense that. So he'll, yeah, you right. But he not really hearing what you saying because you come from a whole different world. We don't, and that's the whole other shit, my nigga. Nigga don't have to like no nigga. I don't give a fuck about no nigga, my nigga. I care about, come on, my nigga, real talk. I didn't jump up and down and start moving around when some niggas got shot up on the block. The goddamn white boy went into a regular store. If you can't see your fucking female family members, the ones that's not in the street, and that shit shouldn't touch them at all. And as a honorable street nigga, you go outside of your way to make sure that if I'm in the street, that shit don't come nowhere near this home. It don't come nowhere near to my base where my women are. My auntie, my sister, my mother, my grandma, my daughters, even, you know, sons. They don't know nothing about this violence and this level of violence and why we doing what we doing out here, and they not supposed to. I don't give a fuck about no nigga, my nigga, real talk. What I'm talking about is we have something on our hands right now to where we don't know what store is going to get hit next. And for a nigga to sit back, oh, shit, you know, goddamn, for you to give any response other than what we need to do. It doesn't make sense. That white boy did not fucking say, yeah, this is what we're going to hit because it got historical value. He went there on some bullshit, random shit, which shows us that who the fuck is safe? You saying that you don't want to, hey man, look here. Let's touch the young niggas that we know right now, use this bullshit as the reason why ceasefire. Ceasefire on all sides. We got a threat out here that we need to align with each other. Because this is, all right. So in warfare, the way that you can handicap your enemy is if you cut off their lines to communication. If they cannot communicate with one another, you can just simply pick them off one by one. You can go around that bitch with their color flag. And because they not communicating, every time they see the rag that look like they rag, they're going to try to greet a nigga with love. Not knowing, dog, they've been doing this shit for 4 blocks. Don't trust the niggas. What's the nigga name? Paul Revere? The British are coming. The British are coming. I think that's what he said. Communication is the key to warfare. Our ops are not in a whole nother state. They're not even in another city. If you don't have ops in your city to where you're fighting with them to be the king of the city, we run the city, then you not no real street nigga. And that's, once we see that, we can reverse engineer where this plan came from. That's a perfect plan if you didn't want anybody to be able to talk to anybody. Who would be the most valuable people if something like this was taking place? If the motherfucker decided we just gonna pull from New York and just do the whole goddamn America. Who would be the most likely the person that could give you critical information? The nigga that's in the city with you. The other warrior class niggas in the city with you, but y'all can't talk because fuck them niggas, them hoe ass niggas. Like I said the other night, still, right now, it's niggas that are ops in Buffalo that are at the same spot right now planning the funeral of their mothers. Same hospital. Neither one of them are the culprit. If niggas can't see that they not truly enemies after something like this, like I said, we doomed. I don't think a nigga that is a nigga op has ever done this much damage to his op. So wouldn't that mean that we have a bigger issue on our hand to where we need to throw? If your op would not go this far to kill your mother and your grandmother indiscriminately and stream that shit, if you know your op is not capable of that level of fucking evil, wouldn't you say maybe it's time that I don't fuck with you, nigga, but look, we need to make sure that the women in our community, because we believe in this imaginary line. If you get caught out of bounds, we believe in that fucking line. They don't believe in that line. If they got a fucking thrift store on that side of town, they going to that thrift store. If this store got a better deal on eggs or milk or whatever the fuck they cook with, they going to that store. We believe in the imaginary line. You saying that if you was at that store, you see this goddamn white boy mowing black women down, you saying that, oh yeah, fuck that, that's my op mama, fuck her. You wouldn't stand?
I did. I took you from the hose. You took this. Yes, you did. No, you didn't. I did. From the time. I did. I took you from the hose. You took this. Yes, you did. No, you didn't.
Yes. You know, when I see shit like that, like I said, and that's why I have to refer to my team and ask them, dog, am I tripping? Am I asking? What was that? Like, am I asking for too much? Am I asking, me saying, hey y'all, look dog, I don't care what side of town you from, I don't give a fuck what type of diss song that got made. There is no your op would not have gone that far to hurt you. And right then and there, you should realize, all right, so maybe we do have more in common than we don't. Which we go back to the Nipsey Hussle interview where he said, as a gangbanger, you're not looking for the nigga who don't look like you. You're looking for the nigga that's dressed just like you with a different color. But this is where the shit get dangerous. If we reverse engineer that and we trace that shit back, this is why I asked the question of what happened in Chicago between the age of Fred Hampton and the Blackstone Rangers going to a fucking and standing. What happened from that time to Chirac? That is a very important question, because if we just this ain't hard math. Snowfall. Look at snowfall. People, and this is why it's important for us to talk to each other. Compton, is that a fucking hair? What is that? Compton was a white city or some shit like that. And I bet that every city in America has a story like that. The church that Dylann Roof went and shot up was Denmark Beach. Shout out to big homie Jay for sending that to me. House of Wolves, man. That was Denmark Beach's church that he made. After he bought his freedom and had to leave his family behind, because the slave owner would not allow a man to buy. Now, see, this is where the racists have got away from their tradition. It used to be racism and tradition was more important than money. At this point in time, our win, our victory will come from their greed, because a motherfucker is not, well, I can't say that. I can't say that because I was going to say a motherfucker is not going to turn down no money just to follow tradition and make sure a nigga don't get in no place of power. But we got too many examples of motherfuckers saying, fuck that money. We not going to have no nigga in this Viacom ring. Let us sully his name first. Let's throw the memes out there. Bill Cosby, to where whenever he gets out and gets exonerated of all charges, fuck that nigga. The black race will throw him away. And the fact that he was actually trying to do something big will be wiped under the fact that you got jokes in all fucking this where shit get dangerous. You got jokes all in pop culture making you believe that he did that the same way that, yeah, everyone knows that that fucking OJ did it. Yeah, and you see jokes all in pop culture to where it's just understood that he did that. But if you actually go into that case and that case was tried with a normal white man, they would have been through that shit out. But you have to sully the name. And the way you sully the name is by having control of the channels, to where Comedy Central, no matter what fucking network you're with, all of y'all got the same writers. Hey, look, throw a line in there about fucking, throw a line here. Hey, this is a real funny joke. But we not taking it as no joke. We taking it as, we all know that. How do we know that? The only reason that we know that is because we've continued to see it. How many of y'all actually went into either the O.J. Simpson case or the Bill Cosby case? How many of y'all? How many of y'all saw the R. Kelly tapes? And how many of y'all just saw a whole bunch of jokes? And this is where shit get dangerous. This is where shit get dangerous. Because now you have to start thinking, who all is in on this shit? Who all is in on this shit? So now in real life, you got to be scared of anybody who got money. Netflix, Comedy Central, whoever the fuck. They're all children of one fucking grandfather. The same way we know all of Beyonce's children, you need to know all of God. The apple ain't gonna fall too far from the tree. And as we know with that side of the fence, if you don't goddamn do what father, parents, tradition says, they'll cut you off. So then you see channels that pop up but don't survive because you're not getting with the program. Then we confused about why every news station around the whole fucking, I would say the whole world, but at least in America, every one of them has the same script. Today's news, and I'm talking word for word, you can see plenty of compilation of them saying the exact same words. And how the fuck is that possible? Y'all have different numbers. WKRG 5, Fox 10 News, Fox 5, Fox 3. If you had actually lived through anything, you would start making parallels to not neighborhoods, but to a prison. A military base. Shout out to that nigga Banky. The reason why they want uniformity is so that no matter where you are, you can just take the same steps. 3 steps up, left turn, bathroom, conference room, 3 more steps to the right, security clearance 3, put your card in no matter where you are. You need to research Core Civic, which was CCA. They have the prison contract. The first private prison was built in, you need to know these things. I had a word come down that this situation in Buffalo didn't actually happen, which I won't throw out the water. You can say a lot of tragedies didn't happen, and that's how you'll get told the fuck. I don't give a fuck if it happened. It's the same response. The same response needs to take place. We can no longer look at the nigga who looks like us, the woman who looks like our mother, we can no longer see differences in them, because just like there has to be uniformity in TV, in prisons, in military bases, there has to be uniformity in the projects. Any of y'all ever notice that you don't actually have to be there or ever have been to that apartment complex to tell that a motherfucker is in an apartment? I remember years ago, I saw Loaded Lux do a blog where Loaded Lux was talking about how the people don't appreciate him and all that. But I'm throwed off, you know, I'm crazy. So all I'm looking at is how similar that apartment kitchen he was in, how similar it looked to the apartments in the Kinsley and Knollwood. I would even go so far to say if we looked at an aerial view of different apartment complexes all throughout the country, we will see a very high similarity, not in just how they're built, but also in how the insides look. What would be the purpose of that? God damn, this bitch burning my ass to hell. Hold on, let me get my shit together. God damn. I knew I wasn't supposed to put this damn shit on. Shit. This motherfucker here goddamn and burnt my whole. Damn. Take this bitch off. What the fuck?
Our unity is more powerful than an atomic bomb.
I don't instigate no beef, I'm pushing peace. Brother died in the winter, bullets went through his fleece. Know some brothers changed their life when they had children. They say, how I'ma raise my babies if I mess around dying these streets? Yeah, gotta keep my family close. I know some snakes that told me that they was my family. Told them they can't be both, it's deeper than blood. I got some people I love, ain't blood, we family and faith. I had a brother get killed, ain't wanna believe it. Kept saying he can't be gone, I'm hood to hood, I'm block to block. He told me the ops stay right up the street. He told me they better not come on his side. But white boy walking his dog with ease. Something ain't making no sense, something ain't adding up. We ain't at war with our enemy, cause our enemy controlling the way that we think and the way that we speak. So yeah.
Child. Shot that nigga Goalden, Chyld, holding it down. I knew I wasn't supposed to put that. I was trying to look professional. Shut the hell up. God damn. I'm trying to look professional. Fuck that shit. Damn. Nigga almost died again. Shit. I'm trying to show off. Yeah, y'all remember I couldn't fit in this bitch. Y'all, hell no. I'm finna lose 5 more pounds just sitting here. Shit. Woo-wee. Dog, I'm gonna tell you real shit. Dog, and we're gonna finish the thought. Obviously, you know, look at that. And so before anything is anything, I think that what I saw with the video where I pointed out the Jordan Tower Trap Laura Ross situation, those are just the people that, like I said, I don't like people that are not in something. It would, dog, it's as ridiculous as someone who's never, I don't give a fuck if you went to basic training. If you've never went to battle, if you've never seen someone that doesn't know you at all, but they're trying to kill you, dog, you can't, I don't want to hear about fucking IEDs. I don't want to hear about warfare. I don't want to hear about PTSD. You've never been in that situation. You've never seen a person that you just met and is trying and they're putting their life on the line to kill you. You've never been through that. You've never been scared to walk 5 meters. You've never done that. Stop talking about warfare. We don't accept that. But here you have these motherfuckers from the comfort of their fucking government sponsored housing. It's a that's a different goddamn government housing they got. You talk about shit that's going on the ground when you know motherfucking well you would never. Not without a whole security force. You can't laugh at Tekashi because that's how you would have to go out there, period. You can't go out here without having a whole Tekashi 6ix9ine security detail, but you round this bitch, yeah, what are you doing? What the fuck? And what I'm saying is that if that sparked you, man, hold on. Let me go check the rest of my, you know what I'm saying, the people I watch. Why isn't he showing his face? Why don't I know what he looks like? He seems extremely comfortable and detached while talking about this war that's going on. It would be as disrespectful as someone who's never been anywhere near the military actually denounces the military and war. But he's talking about why in the fuck are these soldiers walking so slow through the fucking desert? Am I throwed, my nigga? I must be throwed. I must just be tripping though. I must just be tripping, my nigga. We don't like it when motherfuckers make movies about shit and they have little details wrong. But here we have these motherfuckers calling a game that not only they never played, but they never liked. It would be as ridiculous as someone who does not like soccer or baseball telling you what happens in the baseball game. Man, why the fuck he taking so long to throw? Man, throw the fucking ball. Why do it take him so long to get off the field? Dog, you out, dog. Come on, get off the field. Oh, man, these motherfuckers don't do nothing but fucking eat sunflower seeds, dog. This shit bullshit, dog. God damn, why ain't nobody getting shot? But because our culture is so fucking decayed and dead, anybody just pull up you don't got to pull up no chair, you don't got to have no bib, you don't got to ask nobody shit. Just come right here and just start eating off of the dead corpse that is our culture. Anybody come in and just start eating like a motherfucker. We don't got to know you, we ain't ask you nothing. You'll even have motherfuckers over there, and them motherfuckers eating that shit. That's right. That's funny because that's what, like, so like a girl will say she thinks she ate that, and that means that you did a good job or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, but what I'm saying is that if I can spark your mind, doesn't matter if you get any of the analogies that I'm talking about, but if anything touches you to say, hold on, let me go look at this, please do, so that I don't feel so fucking throwed. Because I'm wondering, how is it that no one else is offended that anybody can come in a culture where it's a bad thing not to be what you say you are? It's a bad thing to ask for something that a regular person would ask for. Hey, do y'all have a better deal so I don't have to do a life sentence? Okay, hey, oh, okay, so you saying if I do this for you, I won't have to do any jail time, but I'm facing 30 years. Oh, hell yeah, give me that. They don't understand why you would have honor and not fucking tell, and they don't understand. But here they, oh, he's told, yeah, he's a snitch. Hold on, dog, hold on. If that happened in any other culture, motherfuckers, what the fuck are you talking about? Dog, there is a fucking damn near war between MMA fans and boxing fans. If you come from MMA and you talk about boxing, motherfuckers just looking at you waiting for you to say anything wrong. Anything. They will nitpick. We are gone from the days of you liking rap music and be able to talk about a motherfucking murder charge or a RICO. The long and short of you speaking on that shit should be on May 18, 2022, New York rapper, Casanova 2X was arrested on RICO charges by federal and New York police officers. Thank you for watching. I don't need to hear no motherfucking nothing. Read the teleprompter and get the fuck and be glad that you doing that. And then we need to ask, why in the fuck is that goddamn nerd-ass white boy reading the teleprompt from some shit he's never been in? I've never seen that in any motherfucking sport. Any other culture, you saying that the motherfucker who's never, not only has they never lived this shit, we're not talking about rap no more. How the fuck can we be talking about rap when every one of these motherfuckers fuck sounding alike? All of them are saying, dog, if I gave you 5 rappers right now and played their song one after another, you would think it's one fucking project. You would probably think it's one long fucking song. The only thing that brings one rapper out from another, and that's damn near being wiped away, is the fucking charges and the way that they died. And that's damn near hard to fucking. I honestly be home. I don't give a fuck about that, and it's the difference. I don't give a fuck about no, oh, you shouldn't. I don't give a fuck about no, dog. I don't give a fuck about niggas. You think I give a fuck about white folks? Give a fuck about no white folks in this goddamn game. Hold on, let me show you something, my nigga. Yeah, you must got me fucked up there, huh? You think, hold on.
I did. I took you from the hole. You took this. Yes, you did. No, you didn't. I did. From the time. I did. I took you from the hole. You took this. Yes, you did. No, you didn't.
So we're in a position right now to where after 10 of our innocent women are killed, our next thought is to shoot. Our next thought is to shoot in an area where children are playing and so comfortable there that they're arguing over who got on the swing first or last or the slide. Anybody that is worried about world relations when their community is in a cannibalistic state, stop playing with me, my nigga. Stop playing, dog. Stop playing with me. There is no politically correct right now. We have been so mentally fucked up that 10 of our innocent were murdered by a gamer, and we watched him get a pat on the back. If you call that pat down anything but a pat on the back, I have to look at you sideways. Just killed, violently murdered, and streamed 10 of our innocent, and the police officer who had to make sure that he didn't have any more weapons up under his tactical gear didn't give him as much as a swift kick of the foot. I've been locked up and got harder fucking pat downs than that. And that's not the end of that shit. What's worse about that situation was, and I don't need to say that, but what does ASMR mean? What does ASMR mean? I've been arrested for driving with real talk. Real talk. Something with sounds. I forget the. Shot that nigga Colorado Rick. We ain't gonna do shit unless goddamn the soldiers get goddamn brought up. Yeah, I don't know what that mean neither. AS, I don't know what these motherfuckers be talking about, but we fucked up right now. And as I said, autonomous sensory. What the fuck does that mean? I thought the letters fucked me up. The words is even more confusing. The fuck does that mean? But some kind of response elicited sounds. Shout out to that nigga House of Wolves, man. We ain't gotta say no names. We ain't gotta say no names. Shout out Big Homie, because Big Homie really put me on a lot of shit. And you know, like I said, I think that what's really important is us being able to listen to each other, and once again, us being able to take a step back. If you're a leader in your field. When we start talking tactics, when we start talking about what this weapon does and how to, I don't have no reason to speak. I need to have my notebook out and writing down what I need to know. The problem is motherfuckers don't want to step back and so if we have an issue in the trap, in the streets, all right, we need somebody who's been there, that has the same state of mind that we have, but he speaks their language. Same thing with the tactical man, same thing with the college man, same thing with the college woman. There is no one person that can speak. All of that king of kings shit, that shit is dead. And why our shit doesn't work? Because you the king right here in this field, you walk through everybody's territory like you know what's going on, and that's how we get led astray. That's blind leading the blind. Because in this area you're blind, but you watch any kids cartoon and you will see that every episode it highlights another member of the team. It highlights their strengths. To where, yeah, he's the leader of the whole thing. But when we talking tech, we turn to him. When we talking tactics, we turn to him. When we need a motivational speech, we turn to him. When we need to move through the hood, we turn to him. When we need to rile the hood up and get them on one accord, we talk to him. Even we can split that down the middle. If we're talking to this religious group, we talk to him. When we're talking to this group, we talk to him. When we're talking to this gang, we talk to him. When we talk to this gang, there is no one ultimate leader. And at this point in time, we should be able to see that. So before, and shout out to Eskimo Shawty because as I said, shout out to my nigga Black Rain. Shout out to Black Rain. And we're going, like I said, we're going to actually do a video where we're going to sit down and we're going to watch what happened the other night. What I did right and some things I did wrong that we can work on. But that was, and I will admit that was an emotional response. I can damn near pinpoint, because I was already mad. But what really took that shit over the edge is when I looked at that goddamn boy, when I looked at his shit and that shit said, the fall of O Block, it was all that I could do not to leave right then. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this is another part of the pie where we don't have to do brainless shit. If we understand what they are going to always try to do is chop off the head. That right there should tell us, we don't need no head. Hey, we all in agreement. So it don't matter who, and that's what they did in the pirate days. They would, whenever they did like a mutiny or whatever, they would write their names in a circle so that you can't tell who started the list. You know what I'm saying? Dog, if we can't see that it's warfare and it's time out for everything, there is no more music, there is no more club, there is no more nothing. My issue was that 10 of our women that could have easily been any of our mothers, they were killed, and not even an hour later, everything was back to normal. Motherfuckers saw that shit on social media, they shared it, made a soft comment, oh, I can't believe this, and went right back to scrolling, trying to see what Instagram model had the fattest ass. But I want to make it clear that I'm not no fucking idiot either, because I have a family, and I think that was extremely important. I'm be honest, I just woke up recently because I did the protest, got calls from all around the country. Shout out to everybody for their love. I didn't know that the video ended the way it did. And so people was trying to make sure. Are you serious? I know I'm tripping. I know damn well a motherfucker is not okay. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, I got you. Your name is Body Oils and Fragrances. So I thought this was like the telemarketer. I got you. Yeah, look, I thought I'm like, this nigga trying to sell me something, my nigga. Yeah, like I said, Big Home Week, and I appreciate that. We saw the video. At this point, I don't think there's, and this is another thing. Tomorrow and the next day, exclusive angle of the shooting. Dog, I watched two. So after the second shot, I turned that shit off. And I told Big Home, please don't send me nothing like that. Because once again, I have a family. And I don't want to get too lost in this shit and be like, and this is why, like I said, and I apologize to Nicki D. But like I said, as you can see, the last few days of my life has been insane. I just went to sleep this morning. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I had to go to my daughter's graduation. After that, I had to go out shopping and really celebrate and make her day special. And that wasn't a reason not to do it. I think that was even more of a reason to do that. And shout out to everybody who showed love and sent her something for her graduation. She really appreciated it. And she definitely says thank you. I think that was more of a reason to do it. But I want to say this, that I have a family of my own. When I took my family out and we went out shopping and to eat and stuff like that, I was the only man there. And that's how a lot of our families are. And it like I said, it's nothing wrong with that. But they should have a man. And as the man, when you see whether it's yours or something that looks like yours, you should feel something. There's no way that I can go out to eat and celebrate my daughter graduating the 6th grade, going to middle school. Then I go out to eat and, you know, her mother, her aunt, her other aunt, my sister, my mother, her grandma, we're sitting down eating. I'm the only man there. And I'm just sitting there like I did not just see a white boy go to the same store that they go to. No forewarning. There was no code. There was no alarm that sounded at random There was nobody had, it was no hurricane. Everybody stay in the house until this time. Was no warning. And just like that, your whole life, everything changes in that moment forever. And you would be wondering, why in the fuck my family member wasn't the only one who died? Our family member wasn't the only one who died. How in the fuck is the world going back to normal? This didn't happen in Africa. Didn't happen in Mexico, Zimbabwe, Jamaica. This happened right up the road. Any of us could be up that way tomorrow in a car. Tomorrow we could be up there in the thick of it. So this is why I have to continuously ask my people, hey man, am I going too far? Am I tripping here? And if I am, tell me why that couldn't have been my family. Tell me why that couldn't have destroyed my oldest child's graduation. Tell me what measures I could have taken, serious measures I could have taken to make sure that didn't impact my family. Even if it didn't happen to them, if it happened to, and this is the trick of the Willie Lynch. It wouldn't matter if this shit happened up the road from us, as long as it wasn't our direct family. Ah, man, I feel sorry for them. And motherfuckers still would have been moving through the city, jugging and trapping. But just as soon as it's their family member, their death being streamed, and the whole world saw the moment, not just how, but saw the instant that they left from this plane and went to the next. That's a very fucking intimate. It's a reason why motherfucker don't just come like we used to. Didn't do that. Motherfucker don't just come through with a camera at the goddamn funeral. Oh man. It was a time where you didn't take a corpse and put it in the goddamn club the day before the funeral. Yeah, I see I'm finna go on here because I see I'm finna go to a whole nother level. I'm finna go to a whole nother level. Hey, thank you so much, my nigga. Shout out to that nigga Rory Kuntz too. Shout out to Rory. As I said, dog, I want that to be known. I'm not no activist, nor am I a protester. What I'm doing is a call for the real ones to come out. But there's no, dog, when I went to that store, and we'll talk more about this when we do a reaction to that video, dog, them people looked at me like, ooh, this nigga, ooh, well, you know what you doing up here, boy? It took a minute for them to even realize, oh, he ain't going to jail? Oh, let me go over there. Cars pulling over. And by the time the police officer had came, I was, whoo, I tell you, dog, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, that shit, it felt good because, dog, I'm telling you, I pulled my strength from Goalden, Chyld, Nicki Daniels Jr., Rory Kuntz, D Rose. People who go through, you know, like I said, D Rose in his time, he will definitely speak on. But when you can go through a struggle and be able to stay strong and be an example like him, just like Katrina, I tell y'all, like a nigga could always go to the other side. If you go to the other side and just do what you know is going to pay the bills and get the numbers, no, you have no question. So, and this is why I tell y'all, anybody that you see that choose, make no mistake, anybody that chooses to stay on this side of the fence and not go over there and do this, the hucklebuck and do the goddamn, there is, Tell me somebody who does that shit over there, just talks of, nigga don't even gotta show their face. As long as you'll talk about that death and destruction in a way that is satire and, you know, just don't give no type of real, no, just say, oh man, another rapper died. Dog, tell me a nigga that can't do that. Tell me a channel that you seen that do that shit, that don't just shoot straight up. People crave that shit. They don't give it, they crave it. That's the dope. They don't give a fuck who's selling that shit. Anybody can do that. You go over there, bitch. Oh man, look at this bitch. Oh man, this nigga shot this nigga. Just do that shit. Start a fucking reaction channel. Celebrate these people. They already are behind a fucking wall. If you think this game is easy as well, you know, if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. My nigga. Go look at D-Roll's page, Supremely Black Podcast. Go listen to what he's saying. If you ain't seen that video he did on woo, that shit will bring tears to your eyes when somebody speaks from the heart like that. And like I said, you know, when we have somebody that does represent what we feel should be represented, dog, you have shared bullshit on your Facebook, your Instagram. Bullshit, pure bullshit. But you have somebody talking that real shit, and the only time you'll share it is when you're in your fucking dashiki fucking, yeah, I'm Black Power today. Come February, you just goddamn, did you know? I don't want to hear no shit about you, no nigga. The fuck is you talking about? Did you know on this day of the first blacks? Get the fuck out my face. You don't live that shit, nigga. Motherfuckers is the reason why it's fucked up now. It's too many motherfuckers acting like they bought something. Oh, now, hey, I seen you put that post up, man. You seem to know your stuff about, you know, Black history and stuff like that. We was trying to see if you could participate. Ah, man, damn, bro. Man, I sure wish you would have goddamn. Man, I'm already goddamn. No, I was saying I know it, bro, but I'm just saying I gotta damn get on out of here, my nigga. I gotta where my shit. Well, goddamn. What you said? What day? Oh yeah, I can't do that day here. I ain't saying what day. I know it, but I'm just saying. What my hell yeah, man. I sure wish you would have goddamn. Yeah, but I appreciate it though, man. You know I'm all about Black Power. You the reason. You the reason why it's fucked up now. Because a nigga will look out and see everybody being on this same page. Farrakhan made a speech. Oh man, you so proud. You ready to, hey man, look, all my people out of town, and I'm finna go up here to Mobile. I'm going to the toughest hood in Mobile. A lot of folks don't know. When I was out there, I was the reason why I was talking to them others like that came outside telling me to keep it down. The reason why I talked to them like that is because I think she had me mistaken. You got me mistaken. You think I'm just some nigga out this bitch making noise because I want somebody to throw a couple goddamn pennies in my hat so I can come up in that bitch and get me a Bud Ice. That was the disrespect. And like I said, we'll speak on that because that's a whole nother shit. And dog, when I tell you that shit motivated me so much, because I'm looking, and so you got all these black people out here that's gathering to hear what I'm saying. Not no motherfucking, I gotta keep saying this shit. But I'm just blowed. I'm going up and down the streets. And just to see motherfuckers, you just, get that what it is. when I first got there, and you will see it on the video, I first got there, and big homie was coming out the store. This is why you have to be of that to do that, and not of. So the reason why I can go all across, you see me move across the nation like this and go to the roughest areas, is because I'm of that. If you're not of that, you gon', man, you think this is a good spot? Yeah, man, you see, yeah, I don't really know. Man, I'm hopping out this bitch. These motherfuckers, they look harmful to you. The niggas that you see outside, them ain't the motherfucking people that's gonna hurt you. It's the motherfucker that come around the corner. It's the motherfucker that they call, but you don't know that. So you don't know what's going on just by the station itself. That nigga on probation, that nigga been a hoe. That's why he up here at the gas station selling fucking loose cigarettes. But you don't know that. You see every one of these motherfuckers as a dangerous. Oh man, hey man, we might need to get to the closest Walgreens or something, just so they have like a localized area. We need landmarks, so if it goes around, just not saying anything. I'm just saying. I don't want to hear no white boy. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You can, yeah, the fight isn't really against black and white. The fight is really against humans and good and evil. My nigga, I feel that. But until we get our house under control, I'm not coming out to fight nobody else's battle. My house is in disarray. I can't fuck with that. My daughter is out this bitch following a fucking prostitute. My son out here listening to some nigga that's talking loud, ain't never punched a motherfucker in his life. I'm steady trying to tell him that's not what that is. He don't know. He don't know that his uncle that's working up there at the factory, that's the real gangster. My house is in disarray. First man that stand up don't have to be no fucking leader. I'm calling for our true leaders, the one that's got their life together, that know far more than I know. The nigga fucking House of Wolves, man, had to come through the other day and tell me about this. I didn't know that Dylann Roof shot up the Denmark Beachy Church. I can't even say their name right. I'm all that I am. I know about the promotion and marketing, tactical operation, and I'm a gangster. That's it. That's all. All the rest of the shit, my nigga, other people gonna have to do that. And that's why I don't need no gangsters around me. I'm that. Really that. And I continue to let a motherfucker know that, because it need to be known that when you going outside like this, and when you talk the way I talk, if you not that, motherfucker gonna run out the crevices on your ass. That I know that nigga ain't talking. You can't find no smut on my name. So I can stand here. I'm not here for no clout. I don't get no more. I'm losing like a bitch. Losing like a bitch over this bitch doing this goddamn. I need to be right back over there where times was good. Open that goddamn rap trap and all that shit back up, and the goddamn 3 ways to identify now. We'll get this shit right back, but I just can't do that, my nigga. That shit is always gonna be there. That's why I tell my little niggas or my gentlemen in consultations, with the females. Those bitches are always gonna be there. We have work to do. I tell my people in the YouTube class, you don't need to run behind nobody. No matter if you get this shit next year or you get this shit 5 years from now, it's always gonna be a bitch or a nigga who is gonna be happy to be with you because you were somebody. You don't need to chase none of that. This ain't for no motherfucking attention. Somebody come and take this shit up so I can get back to my motherfucking life. Give a fuck about no activism, my nigga. But when he sent me that goddamn video and that white boy didn't take a second to think after killing that woman with tactical precision, how in the fuck could you see that and then go to work the next day like, oh, you know what, goddamn, man, you gotta be more careful. What the fuck are you talking about? That woman was going home to cook for her family. This is graduation season. They had a graduation ceremony today. I went to mine, my daughter's yesterday. This is graduation season. She was going home to cook. I bet if a motherfucker would have goddamn shot a motherfucker before Christmas time, a motherfucker would have said it's a holiday massacre. So yeah, big home, like I was saying, shout out to all of my real ones. Make no mistake. The way that I'm talking like this because my money don't come from these people. So I can talk like this. I can talk like this because I'm fully funded by the people. So it's a difference. I can't come on this bitch, but make no mistake, not coming on this bitch with no motherfucking, man, the reason why they arrested that boy because he was black. They arrested that nigga because he was selling dope. Stop with this goddamn bullshit playing. I called for a 30-day crime fast so we could clearly identify racism. As long as a nigga is outside in their jurisdiction, they are the fucking slave masters. The reason why you see me go to another level when I talk to these people is because I've been wanting to do that shit for so long, my nigga. The reason why I pull to black men who stand, that Nicki went out there and had that motherfucking chop across his chest with that goddamn big ass, pulled that bitch out on that white boy. Man, I goddamn, ooh, man, because I come from a place where when the police come, they can pretty much just hop out the car and walk, and nigga gonna run fast as he can. See an old white man, yes sir, and you better do that. He don't have to have no whole bunch of muscles or no gun. What he represents, you ain't trying to fight with that. So when I see a motherfucker fully, nigga, I don't give a fuck. That nigga Nicki D came out that bitch with that goddamn, he upped that bitch on that white boy. I wish I could have seen that white boy's face when he upped that pistol. That nigga wasn't out that bitch in no suit and tie. That nigga came out that bitch arms out. Man. Whoo. So I might, like I said, I might go overboard sometimes when I talk to a police officer because I've had to bow my head and run. And that's what you have to do when you in that street. Once you get in a system, ain't no talk about no racism. I don't give a fuck how many white neighborhoods he hit. That nigga just pulled up at the store. We got to get the fuck out of here. What am I fussing about? I'm fussing about, man, they racially, what the fuck? I'm under the impression that that's what they supposed to do. I didn't know justice was supposed to be equal. The fuck are we, ain't, what? You know what I'm saying? So when I'm on this side and I'm totally clean, I talk crazy to motherfuckers, and sometimes it's to my detriment. I was at Goodwill one time getting a part for the set, and a woman, the white woman, made a mistake. I think the item was $7, and she tried to charge me $7. I said, no, that's wrong. You don't tell me what's wrong, honey. And I was already engaged from there because you're not giving me the respect of a customer. You giving me like, so you looking at me, so I understand it. I look like a criminal. Period. I will never run away from that. And I know that comes on. This is why sometimes when I go out, I'll put on that highlighter vest. I got overalls. I got a whole bunch, a doctor's suit. I don't wear that in public, but you know, I got a whole bunch of disguises that I wear to make people feel more comfortable. Because I understand if I come More, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker might just randomly call the police. That comes with this shit. It don't just attract nothing ass bitches or bitches in general. Don't just attract bitches. It also scares people. If it didn't scare people, it wouldn't attract bitches. Fully understand that. But on this particular day, it's like, I ain't got shit to do. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And that she said the wrong thing. I'm going to call the police. I might have been finna walk out at that point. I said, and I just went up. I went up from there. And of course, she didn't call them because, contrary to popular belief, just because you have a job doesn't mean that you're innocent. She didn't want to call the police because she's a meth addict. She has a warrant for not going to court. I'm the one in this bitch that's all in the clear. You can take me for this, this, or this, but all them motherfuckers got bonds. I come from a place where we knew once we was in there, it was over with because it wasn't going to be no bond. And when you come from that, you know, it's just different. So, like I'm saying, I draw my motivation from my team. And you know, if you want a core team, then you know, I do expect a lot because I put a lot on the line. I was prepared to go to jail the night before my oldest daughter's graduation. I was prepared to do that because that's what time it was. That's something that a child is going to remember. So if I'm willing to do that, it really isn't too much that I can ask you. You know what I'm saying? That is, and I make sure, once again, referring to the team, hey man, is this too much to ask? Oh man, hell no. This is what y'all expected to do. And if you can't do it, it's fine. You can still be a nation member. But when I'm talking about the core team is what's going to make sure that the core team was the reason why I don't know what the fuck motherfuckers think. Like, dog, I'm talking this way because I don't get paid by these people. Before I went out that bitch, we had to have enough money for a fucking bond for certain charges. And this is why I didn't go up in the store and start. No, I stayed within mine. Disturbing the peace, loitering. You know what I'm saying? Let it be known, the core team. That is what, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it is what it is. So, like I said, I always show respect to them and always show respect to people that I can respect and people that I feel like are not clout chasing. If you here because you're trying to get famous and all this shit, you know, I'm going to know it. I'm going to know it. You're not going to come around me with that, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do things the way they're supposed to be done. And I'm waiting for somebody of character, of integrity to come along and take it over. And we can support them from, you know, where we supposed to be at. But as of right now, I'm asking that all rappers, any non-rappers, any nigga, especially niggas between the age of 13 and 30 years old, if you have a active beef with a African-American, I'm asking that you put that to the side. Please use this devil's transgressions. Let's use this against them. Let's act as if we know that the government sent this motherfucker down here. What picture is that? Oh, that's Nicki D. Hold on. You see him. You see him. Nicki wasn't playing with these motherfucking folk, dog. Real talk. Yes, Lord. And that's all transgressors. Shout out to Nicki with that. That's all transgressors. If you see a black man out here pumping his gas and you feel like he's a good target for you, whatever you get on the outside of that, that's what you deserve. It's exactly what you deserve. So shout out to big homie. But I want to use, let's use what this devil, what, like I said, they might have paid him to do that. He might have been one of them motherfuckers they put a mind control shit on. Let's use that against them. Let's use this to unite. But if you are a motherfucker who could see what this devil just did and then choose that your respect on a fucking park where little girls are arguing about the slide, you feel like that is where you need to goddamn insert your dominance, my nigga, we don't want you. We don't want you, because if you're that easily enraged by a nigga, how in the fuck have you not made no moves against a motherfucker who just shot down your mother, your grandmother, so on and so forth? I don't believe in that whole, he made me mad, but I'm gonna go take it out on my bitch. I'm not with that. If you ready to go to prison, why in the fuck, what, like, and this is, and I'm gonna say this, dog, these motherfuckers get mad and go and do shit. It's one thing that you gonna have to respect. Because on our end, we'll get mad at a nigga that we can't beat and go home and beat our bitch. And in this situation, our bitch is our brother. If you had that much untargeted rage, why in the fuck, how in the fuck does their rage equal, but our rage equals a fucking, come on, my nigga.
I did. I told you from the hole. You kept it. Yes, you did. No, you didn't. I did. From the time. I did. I told you from the.
Let me say this too. Y'all boy gangster as fuck. I'm telling you, that shit crazy. It's crazy. And like I said, we I don't, dog, but listen to me now. I don't want to hear no more talking. I don't want to hear no more talking. Don't get on this internet. Well, the reason why it's happened here is because, see, when you have to, I don't want to hear no more historics. I don't want to hear no more historics about what happened, and I don't give a fuck about that. At this point in time, let's go outside. Let's put ourselves in danger and go out here and see if we can't actually, not saying you do it with no camera, my nigga. You shouldn't be doing this shit trying to get no motherfucking, you should be behind closed doors. You should be trying to see, hey, what can we do? Because if you talking, shout out to that nigga Creole 7772. Shout out to nigga Black Rain 777 also. I don't want to see no cameras and yeah, I'm out here looking at what's going on. This looks very suspicious. Yeah, the devil definitely did this. I don't want to hear that, my nigga. Behind the scenes, if you are somebody that is a leader in the black community, you should have some ties to somebody who can send a word down to the street level and say, hey, y'all, look, both sides here at the table. I know you. I know you. Look, we closing this beef down until we make sure that our women are safe. That's what we coming here for. I don't give a fuck how many folk you lost, how many you lost. Them were soldiers at war. Our women are in danger right now. If you don't have no power for your word to reach down and get those things done, I don't want to see you with no camera looking at the scene thinking about, well, I think it was actually another person right here. I don't want to see no more updates on no fucking murder cases. We don't need no more updates. We know what happened. Let's do something. I don't want to see no new angle from the murder. Just, I don't give a fuck about how the fuck does that help? If you wasn't mad from that first angle, you ain't gonna get mad at the third one. Am I retarded? I'm not saying a motherfucker, well, man, that's what they want. They want us to get mad and get into a war. I'm not asking for no fucking war. I'm asking for a peace with us. And I, like, once again, with the negative no news November, I don't see how the fuck you can go against this. No more camera time. No more camera. If you have not put no action in the game and got word back that, yeah, it's all good. So if you from Missouri, you need to put word down in Missouri. Them young niggas down there, bitch, that got that fire like that and it's about that action. Them niggas, hey, I got the head. We sat down. Ain't gonna be no more. And from that place, we then start, hey, man, we got to stop this dope, my nigga. We got to get our people in the rehabs. These folks is coming down and picking us off one by one. We got to stop this dope, y'all. But if we can't protect our women, dog, we already slaves. We already slaves, my nigga. No more talking. No more cameras, new angle. Don't send me shit about this shit. You send me something about some niggas that then went down and, hey, man, we piecing it up in lieu of what happened in Buffalo. I want to see NBA young boy Fredo Bang. Hey, man, hey, everything is down. We focus on our women. We protecting them. Hey, what we did down here is every place where our children and our women go, we got 5 young boys standing on. Send that motherfucking money down there that you didn't got from sitting up in that seat playing goddamn black leader, because you know in 1857 when the slave, nobody give a fuck about that. Send that money down there so them niggas ain't got to play like that. Send that money down there so we can get some rehab. But the first thing is, if we can't turn our guns from each other and put them in defense of our women, there's no more talk to be had. I don't give a fuck about no leader. Do it, get it done. Then we can get back to normal life. Because our most precious treasure, we just saw it be ravaged and violated. What fucking country does that? Our Fort Knox was just robbed and we just walked, yeah, you know. Man, you seen that game, man? That nigga LeBron ain't doing shit. They need to play defense. You understand that if we lose our fucking, we don't have any more value except for us to be slaves, if you don't know. Why can't we be slaves? One white boy come through. Why in the fuck can't we be slaves? Tell me that. I don't want to hear about no, yeah, fuck, nigga, I wish the bitch would. I don't want to hear that. Tell me how we can't be slaves. They cut the fucking water off. Dog, you motherfuckers was losing your mind about toilet paper. Dog, if they take $50 out of that welfare check, it will be pandemonium. Why the fuck can't we be slaves? Are you serious? You saying that the black community is strong? How is it strong? It wouldn't matter how much money we had. One child, a child from that side just went through and murdered 10 of our innocent and was taken into custody and given a pat on the back by his brethren that sent him there. That let him know how much time he had in there. You ever seen Purge? In one of those purges, you paid a little bit of money and you get to hunt humans. Look, they look kind of suspicious to me, my nigga. That's what I'm asking. I'm asking that there is no beef in the street that we've committed against each other that is as deep as what we just saw, until we know for sure that this devil is not hunting us. We do not wait for them to take 10 more. We stand strong. We enact no violence upon anybody. But as far as one of their children coming over and killing 10 of our innocent, there is no way that should be possible. I'm not going to talk about you niggas that was holding that camera as that white boy was getting that pat on the back. I'm not going to talk about y'all. Not going to talk about y'all. Not going to talk about y'all. But I didn't see motherfuckers get more active than that when a nigga goddamn. I didn't see niggas. I ain't gonna say that. Y'all, come on, man. Let's come on, y'all. Come on. We know we got the power. We got the niggas that's about that life. Come on, y'all. You can't tell me that you more scared of what your op can do than what you seen. So would you want to kill your op more, or do you want to protect your women, your mother? Because if this shit happens again and niggas is like, I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. If it happens again, it's like, damn, so we really have no connection to our youth. But I will be making a move, and we will move smarter next time. I'll make sure of that we move smarter next time, so that before this thing has done what it's supposed to do, they can't have an easy pop shot. So I appreciate everybody. Love. Y'all stay tuned. I don't know when we're going to do the reaction video, but y'all stay tuned. Continue to pour into what we're doing over here. Without y'all, we can't do shit. Pure point blank. That's as easy as it gets. If you waiting on somebody else to put in the pot, we might as well stop now. Because once you start kicking that fucking potato, you need to remember, no matter who stands for us, they have a family. If they don't have a family, you shouldn't trust them. If their family is not in this community, you shouldn't trust them. I say again, after my oldest child graduated the 6th grade yesterday, me and the women in my family, I was the only man there. A lot of us are in that same position. If a gunman walked in that door and you question whether or not those women are worth you dying, you might well save some motherfuckers the bullets. See y'all in a minute.
Man, shit crazy, bro. The same crazy shit. The same niggas shot at the same niggas last week on the same street. You feel me? In front of the same broken down ass car. All right? I got jumped by the same crackheads that been there since I was the same child. Bro, listen, we all gonna switch shit up. We gonna be hit forever. The same shit. We gonna be in the same spot forever. We all gonna switch it up. I'm tired.
Whoa, now what's down? What y'all boys doing out here? I see y'all doing the same shit. Still hustling, still killing each other. You know what I'm saying? Still popping pills. Same old cycle. It's like y'all doing donuts, reruns. Ain't nothing changed but the weather, same police all day. Same block, same pistol smell in the hallway. On top of that, got on the same outfit. Same hood rat chick that still ain't about shit. Same deadbeat dad got the whole street mad. He done beat up the girl on the block, hot as a heat pad. My rap sheet bad, gotta hit another corner. Still smoking on that cannabis I got from California. Up and down like a seesaw, living on a roller coaster. Fighting all night, fell asleep my nigga sofa. Same pistol in the holster under the white tee. Same mean mug for them devils down like me. Same old shit, all it is different flies. Same president, he just telling different lies. Now will it ever change or forever be the same? We either fight the power or stay victims to the game. But here we go again, doing the same thing. 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 Up and down like a seesaw. We up and down like a seesaw. Up and down like a seesaw. We up and down like a seesaw. Back at it, like a fiend with a crack habit. The jackrabbit slipped and fell for that black magic. The same politics, but brand new politicians. Same tradition with the same old superstition. Been on the same mission for 40 years to get me. So a motor split the Red Sea, I'm aboard the Mississippi. Same people with the same fight to be treated equal. Same movie, different character, same sequel. I'm sick of the same shit, putting up with this lame shit. Endorsing these people that can do nothing to change shit. It's the same leaders, we're in the same world that don't need us. Crying wolf to the same people that won't believe us, won't feed us. I had to take up the blindfolds. Got hit by the light like I was one of them albinos. Rose up like one of the rhinos, banging on that beast. Gotta save my nephew and nieces out there hanging on them streets. But here we go again, doing the same thing. 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 Up and down like a seesaw. We up and down like a seesaw. Up and down like a seesaw. We up and down like a seesaw.
Back on my bully and back up, I'm back in the saddle. You brittle, you better skedaddle. Get slaughtered like cattle. You sheep, I'm a wolf in your pasture. They weak and I'm blowing strong. Still, that way, I'm back alive. Bitch, I got blessings on top of my blessings. Straight, ain't no need of me stressing. Just run on my check and that taught me a lesson. You get what you give it, so give it your best and just leave all the rest for Jehovah to figure out. I'ma keep doing me in a strong way, but don't get it twisted. I'll copy you a ticket to hell if you play on the wrong day. Quit all the foolishness, put you some money up, get you some crypto or something. I'm saying they even a savings account. What you doing? You hustling backwards, my nigga. You playing, better get right. You heard? Or get left from the 11th hour to midnight. They erasing your future, so invest. Protect your neck and cover your chest and don't swallow the bait. Cause black supremacy ain't up for debate. Let me show you something. A lot of you niggas don't put in no work. Then you look at your life like it owe you something. Hold your hand out, let me slap it for you. Gotta watch for the snakes who be acting cap and they'll grab your hand and try to dap it for you. Call it crazy, you can call it paranoia, but it kinda fits. And it'll be a real bitch when you're looking all your friends gone and the light bill still hit. Now you gotta put a mask on. Either that or you get sick. Know what you gonna do when the cash gone. Better make a move now on some real shit, cause they watching you. Big vulture, snitch culture, trial by media. That's big brother, little cousin. Better learn about the family tree, cause it ain't no encyclopedia. Meanwhile, where we at? You guessed it. Going live in the club, no mad, feeling so alive. Even though a pandemic still on the rise. They say all lives matter and we'll let it ride. Thought the Tea Party died, but it's energized. Let the red and the blue fight, fuck both sides, cause they're crossing out black and it's televised. And I mean that, cause I'm on one, but let me bring it back. Still buck 12, stepping aside while them honkers ran up in them federal buildings and I go to jail. You shitting me? You might can go for it, but I really can't. And I really can't tell you who Boo Boo the fool is, but I know who he ain't. They want us glued to the TV, but that shit don't move me and keep me away from my pivot. I gotta stay grounded, 1 foot in the streets, other foot all around it. Let's ring the alarm, and you know I'm a sound and my people be fucking over, going hard on each other. Just to stun on each other and throw it on social media for agents undercover. Lethal weapon without the Danny Glover. It ain't all about skin tone, cause a lot of them rocking your skin too. Just waiting on you to slip up when they gotta make quota. And they recommend you, and that kinda fits. And it'll be a real bitch when you're looking all your friends gone and the light bill still hit. Now you gotta put a mask on. Either that or you get sick. Know what you gonna do when the cash gone. Better make a move now on some real shit, cause they watching you.
Yeah, Dirk different, and I've bumped his music before, but it's like you're able to say, okay, I'm not beefing with X, Y, and Z, but then you come out and you beef and you drop in, you know, you smoking this pack, you pushing that, but you're able to side with a white boy at a Martin Luther King fest. Like, I don't get it. Like, does Def Jam not have enough influence on you to denounce it in the hood? Like, does Def Jam have more power now than O Block did to you? If you ask me, yeah. Whatever the label says, it seems like at this particular point, you have to do. Like, have they just stripped you of your power? Are you just Dirk and somebody that's pushing our face that, or the young generation's face, and for the older cats that, you know, maybe still idolizing entertainers, you know, teach his own on that. But it's like, damn, bro, you couldn't really denounce that with Duck and he's still been here. You couldn't have.
What up, big? meaner each time, don't it, huh? Real spit. Let the Eskimo speak. It goes sinister, minister with his third eye watching the show from the beginning. It's the end of an era, the dawn of an age of Aquarius, buried the truth to be saved. Did you ever think you would see so many slaves? Had that dollar sign on them to make them behave, Stevie. They need us to settle for minimum wage. Get on some pot calling the kettle black shit to stay paid. Damn it. I'm madder than average, mad at the masses. Crabs in the bucket, let's tip it and tuck it. Bag it and tag it, the whole bucket. Fuck it, they killing each other. Keep mashing, then let's take the welfare of they bitches to show compassion. Make sure that all our power's on top and it's everlasting. Just pass that generation of wealth down and keep passing till we have no more resources left round. It ain't get absent, meaning clouded days in the future. That's weather forecasting for that ass. If we don't get up off that ass and make some progress with that movement and investments with that stash. And if you ain't got you no stash, what you been doing with your work? And if you ain't got you no work, how you been measuring your worth, dude? Don't shoot the 50 with me, just tell me the truth. You scared of being on your own as long as she take care of you, it's cake. And if I'm out of bounds, prove me wrong, get me straight, get up your weight. Real players might get in a bind of bend, but won't break. Power up and never stop. It's the hatter coming back at your batter up in the box. Swing. They ain't prepared to better pressure being real brings. Sitting on the sideline, niggas trying to run schemes. Never heard of hard work, I can only blame them. Cause bad apples have seeds too. Don't throw away the stems. Garbage in, garbage out. Social media wins again, let's go to them Joneses' house. Go see what them Joneses about. Do just what them Joneses doing and try to take them Joneses' clout. You might even catch a record deal. Cause they got talent scouts. They ran our culture straight in the dirt and brainwashed it. The yes we can movement ain't work. Pain squashed it. That sounds kinda like an excuse, cause the painful truth is that we easily distracted and emotionally reactive. So they can use somebody claiming God and Jesus and come wipe us out. Somebody talking nice and know how to please us with the better route. I spit deep shit to make you peep shit. This drug user movement got y'all vibing to some weak shit. Auto-tune brought it to the bottom and now y'all underneath it. Real rap move like the ocean and y'all seasick. Some of y'all move the ball, but most of y'all defense. Black speak up and black downfall is the weakness. Whole world blind, curves real when it's easy. Said them planes brought them buildings down perfect and y'all believed it. Wait, why these niggas in dresses again? And how these bitches making money messaging men? Is the only way she can make some money showing some skin? Is everything that makes you money tied to some kind of sin? Hold up. And why the court system strictly for the ladies? And how the fuck she making money making babies? Just a couple questions from the real section. Look, we don't want no problems, we just deal checking. I'm the talk shit dean, foul mouth boss. So fuck you in advance if I piss you off. I don't hate whites and I'm not a misogynist. I'm just a call of bullshitologist. It's the Eskimo marathon flow. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. And every John Doe that took a stand for the black man. The last thing they want is us to expand the lifespan. Snakes will dap you up and backstab you with the same hand. So keep a close watch before they put a stop to your plan. I'm from the south where the cops and the clan could be the same man. Most of them folks who got caught in them traffic stops ain't stand a chance. Let's keep it a buck. I drop music to take a stand. Yeah, I'm dropping my nuts. Took a glance and I got a tell you that society's fucked. They tap dancing around the truth. In other words, they be dodging. They poisoning the youth. They think they hip, but they hopping it. Gucci made a blackface and niggas are rocking it. So if you pay for your disrespect off of who are you profiting? Is it your people, your government, or everyone else? Sounding like a sponge, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Don't try to blame someone else for your type of bullshit, my nigga, quit. I step on everybody's toes, but that was some for nigga shit. But the program that scammed us into the nigga that and the nigga this. Gotta get a pack, gotta get rich, pull a trigger quick, never fall in love or trust a bitch. And it's convoluted, cause in the jungle that still makes sense. Gotta keep it moving with them bundles, situation tense. It's so consuming and they confusing the minds of great men. They keep us grooving and keep us snoozing time and time again. And these are tender times, they infusing gender lines. They'll say I commit crimes with anti-agenda rhymes. I'd rather let my light shine and y'all respect my mind and to be a hand-picked balloon for them porcupines trying to blow up. I won't get signed by some masterminds, and so what? Blind ain't how I'm designed. They want you streamline, worship in the shrine in that sunken place, trying to make it climb. Y'all too corrupt. All I got is my word and my nuts. Had a dream I talked to Easy, he said, boy, that's enough. And always had the strength to talk to God, cause that's who you trust. It ain't about what you gon' do, it's about how you adjust. So go on and let them haters hate and leave their ass in the dust. It don't matter, you took a break, go ahead and shake off the rust. Go ahead and eat what's on your plate until you done had enough. And ever since I've been awake, I've been on what we discussed, so pay attention. Cause consequences ain't got shit on good prevention. And when it's real game popping, you should listen. Stay in your lane and no hopping and no switching and no flopping and no flipping and no slopping and no slipping. Peep out the new world and see how it plays. What a wonderful creation Mr. Sinister made. Go ahead and grab a Bible and shoot in the fade. But check your mirror, you in denial, that's how you get played. Cause he hungry, he put in work, he came to get it, he came to get you. He gon' take everything you bought and you brought with you. He come for everyone that you fought and who fought with you. By telling true lies through a screen with false pictures. Stay awake now, it's all hate now. Trying to play us like a Kit Kat, give me a break. Now they say that dollar fake is about to be a crypto quake. Wasn't no crypto drill, so ain't nobody ready for that shake. Totalitarian American jelly for your peanut butter, you up for brain surgical cuts. They manufacture guns as if he ain't murdered enough. It's the messianic versus volcanic vertical rush. Don't trust Mr.
Say, bro, just peep this real quick. This what happened when I turned to your show on YouTube right now for some reason. I was just watching you in the car. Everything was all good. But check this out though. I go to anything else, they're gonna tap right in.
From Brandy and Ray J to Kendrick Lamar.
I done did this shit like 5 times. Why I ain't trying to play the goddamn Ayo Consaco?
I am black. I am black. I am beautiful. I am beautiful. I know my history. I know my history. I love my hair. I love my hair. I love my skin. I love my skin. I am smart. I am smart. I am capable. I am capable. I am brave. I am brave. I believe in myself. I believe in myself. I deserve love. I deserve love. I deserve respect. I deserve respect.
Say sleepers?
Sleep is for the rich gun club.
Why are you guys out here with guns?
Why not? Those guys came on Sunday and they tried to intimidate some innocent women, ladies.
Women.
Unarmed men.
They got one of them right here.
There go one of them right there. Just post up right there. Just post. There's people right there. We came out here because those guys came out here trying to intimidate those girls, and they thought that they were gonna have it easy. But one phone call was made, and the whole and everybody came down here armed. No bullshit.
And Louisiana is a total gun state.
Yeah, it's an open carry state. So that's open carry. So that's why we out here.
Who came out here this weekend? Who are you talking about?
The Confederates. You watch the news, right? What station you with?
KTBA.
KTB. Oh, y'all ain't keeping up with that?
No,
I bet. So anybody that keeps up with the news, you should know what went on this weekend. You should know. Don't start paying attention whenever we respond to stuff. Yeah. Don't start paying attention whenever we start responding. Hey, big dog, hold on. Don't start paying attention whenever we start responding to stuff. The time to pay attention is not when the oppressed people decide to respond to the oppression.
Go ahead, Soldier.
You heard me? The time to be caring about race relations is when it's going down. Don't wait. Why are we still having to come out here and fight over a monument that from people who fought against our country, bro? Y'all don't understand the hypocrisy in that? And then you want to ask why we out here protecting these people? It's about good versus evil, that's why. If you claim to be a white ally and you stand with black people, that's cool. We appreciate that. But it's about good and evil, bro. And if you know what's right, you need to get off your high horse and you need to come down here. And if you're in the black community, like I've been saying all day, if you call yourself a tough guy, if you've never had a club fight, if you ever been in Coco's and had a club fight or any of these nightclubs, Sandbar, Phoenix, anywhere they is. Give me another one. Where we at? If you could go into a nightclub and be ready to punch something down, you need to come down here and be ready to punch something down for your people and for the right cause. And we starting the gun club. We getting every eligible person of color their gun rights. We're gonna make sure that they know their gun rights. We're gonna make sure that damn near every eligible person of color got their concealed carry permits. Any brothers that may have felonies, we working with attorneys right now, and we're gonna help y'all get y'all felonies cleared off your record. So y'all boys can feel safe about protecting yourself. A Bossier police officer, when I was taking my concealed carry class, he told me, he said, cops are not crime fighters. Black people, cops do not fight crime. They respond. No, they respond to crime, little daddy. By the time the cops get there, you already been messed over. You done already caught your issue, right? So you need to find a way where you can protect yourself and your family before the cops get there.
Right then and right there.
Right.
To make sure that this movement.
You see how that nigga up that pistol on that goddamn white boy? Turn the fuck up, nigga.
To make sure that this movement dissipates well before November. By November, they don't want anybody to be thinking about this shit. You mark my words, you're going to see a lot of platforms start doing a whole lot of fucking outreach. Yeah, I just paid the bond for this person. Yeah, you know, it's that time, man. We really got to start giving back.
We are in Chicago, specifically a very, very famous neighborhood known as O Block.
Those videos that you're still getting paid off of on YouTube, that is what's allowing you to pay his bond. Those videos that you have where niggas then came in and talked about beef and said niggas' name, it doesn't matter if they told you to put it out or not. When that shit came out on your platform, it wasn't 6 hours later, it was 3 motherfuckers dead. Because they seen what a motherfucker said on your platform.
Don't be a damn, go get you some money. Don't be a damn, go get you some money. Don't be a damn, go get you some money. Go get you some money, you out with nothing. Just bought a stick and it came with